Another company has been caught with its hands in the proverbial cookie jar, the cookie jar in this case being users' personal data. Yes, the browser add-on WOT, Web of Trust, which is a community-driven basis of identifying whether a website can be trusted or not. Yes, they've been collecting personal data of all their users, well, there's not 140 million users, it just says that's how many times it's been downloaded, but it's been collecting data of a substantial number of users. And it's quite personally identifiable data from what I've been reading. So I can sort of understand why this has been happening. So how would an add-on like this make money? Well, it's not getting ad revenue. I don't believe they show adverts using it, and I certainly can't see adverts here on this page, although that may be due to other reasons. Nope, so I can't see adverts. No ad revenue. Is it a subscription base? Nope. So what else would they see that could be worth money? Your data. Yes, your data is worth something to them, and being a browser add-on, it'll see all your data from wherever you go. Because tracking in each website can be completely different, so adverts and tracking in each website is different, so not one company would see your entire picture of what you do. That is completely different for browser add-ons. And this isn't the only company doing this. This just happens to be the company of the day which has been highlighted. This has been an investigation carried out by German TV channel NDR. And they have found that more data is being collected than the privacy policy leads you to believe. And that includes your account name, mail address, travel plans, illness, sexual preference, drug consumption, confidential company information, ongoing police investigations, browser and surfing activity, including all sites visited. I don't know what to say sometimes, but that is just absolutely ridiculous. This is the privacy policy from Web of Trust, and they do admit to collecting your IP address. Yes, that would happen. Your geographic location, yes, that would be tied to your IP address. Type of device, yes, that would be identifiable through the user agent strings. Date and timestamp, yeah. Browser usage, including visited websites, clickstream data, or web address accessed. Well, that's kind of an alarming statement here already. And they're also collecting browser identifier and user ID. Personal information, that is an incredibly long-winded, wordy way of saying that they don't really collect personal information. Okay, but you kind of are when you're collecting information about websites visited. This is the analysis that has been carried out by Mike Kuketz on the Web of Trust add-on. This has been translated from German, so okay, there may have been some mistranslation here by Google, but I think the general information from the article seems to be reasonable enough. So there's already been nicknamed the Web of Fraud. Good nickname. So with more than 900,000 active users, about 1,000 reviews, the add-on is one of the most popular extensions within the Firefox universe. The add-on is not only available for Firefox, but also for what appears to be most of the other browsers. So the principle of Web of Trust is simple. Once a user installs the add-on and visits a web page, it has to work out whether the web page can actually be trusted, and it has to send that data to a remote server. So the basis of whether a link can be trusted, and therefore identifying through the traffic colour, should only be as simple as transmitting the web address. But this is the GET request which has been taken, and it has identified what some of the items are. But we'll go on a bit further rather than trying to just understand that one point. So the data is actually double encoded base 64. That's not encrypted, that's just encoded, and certainly with the information presented here, it doesn't appear to have been encrypted at all. We can see the information in here about the unique ID, the website being visited, and more information in the post requests. And again, we have the information about the website being visited, and also a link with a Facebook profile ID. So I suppose with that information, if you had enough data, you could start tying it down to specific users, and it is exactly what has actually happened. A large enough collection of data was given to the researchers, and they have identified, I think it was 50 specific users. So the above information really only identifies what Web of Trust actually needs for the service to actually work. But he also went one step further in creating a brand new subdomain of his existing website that no one else would actually know about. And that is what.coquette.de. We can see that the previous browser history has actually been retained by the add-on and has been logged. Well, okay, it doesn't give a date, but that looks like at least a couple of days worth of history. So in conclusion, it appears that far more data is being collected than the privacy information policy would lead you to believe. So if you're using the Web of Trust add-on, I would suggest that you remove it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.